me what you've not achieved in the whole past months. I want you to believe that you're going to achieve it in this month. Hallelujah. Okay. Let's start our training today. And what we are going to look at, focusing on value over sales. Focusing on value, not sales. How many of us know the hawkers? You know the Batembei? The hawkers? Are they focusing on value or sales? Eh? They're focusing on what? Sales. And we have Batembei in network marketing also. Somebody says Katonda one. Yes, there are many people in network marketing who only focus on making a sale. After hitting that sale, they do what? They run away. So that's what we are going to see. Why should you focus on sales? Why should you focus on the value, not sales? So we are going to go through this together, and I believe by the end of this, your mind will shift, and you make every customer a valuable customer. You make them feel valued. Why value matters more than sales? Why? And these are things you are going to see. Sales are short-term. Value is what? Long-term. Sales are short-term, and value is what? Long-term. If you really want to be a successful person in this industry, you need to focus on the long term. On the long term. There are people I met 20 years ago, up to today, even when we have parted that long, we are still friends. Because it went beyond the sale. You need to make every customer see beyond a sale, beyond the profit, beyond delivering the product. So sales are short-term, and the value is what? Long-term. Customers trust those who care about them. Customers trust those who care about them. And they will know. They will know. One of the things that we usually forget, we speak louder in our silence and our actions. Hello? We speak louder in our what? In our silence. When you're silent, trust me, you're communicating. And people are feeling your energy. So customers trust those who care about them. They will know whether you care for them or you don't care for them. How will they know? The way you talk to them. Hello, Super Omega 3, that's A, B, C, D. We have Super Focus. We have this. You only talk to them when you want to sell. You don't say good morning. You don't wish them a good weekend. You don't wish them a happy independence. You don't say Merry Christmas. You don't ask them how they are. All what you're focusing is supplements. And they will know. And one of the things for especially the parents, if you want to keep that connection, go beyond and know their family. How are the kids? Know their names. Know their birthdays. And just have a call and say, hey, I know your son, your daughter, it's their birthday today. I've just called to wish them a birthday. And remember, they told you this like 7 months ago. And they even forgot. And you remind them. They will say, oh my God, I think this is different. It creates that connection. It creates what? That connection. Know their birthdays. And just give them that message, even if you don't buy them anything. Just calling them to wish them. Because it's their day is special. These are the things you should know about your customers if you really want to make them feel good for longer. Not the hit and the run. Make a sale and disappear. Then also, value builds the loyalty and the repeat business. One of the things what I remember, I could not struggle getting new customers. I couldn't. To get new customers, my old customers could give me new customers in form of referrals. And they could say all the benefits of the products and they could contact me. Up to today, even when I long left some of the companies, they still call me and I still deliver the products. Because they only know me when it comes to those products. Even up to today, I don't tell them that I left the company. I tell them I'm still there. And I call someone, deliver the products. They send me the money plus the profits. Then I send the other one to go and buy the products and they even deliver. Doesn't it feel good? Yes. And these are customers of 10, 15, 20 years ago. That's what happens. Value builds loyalty and repeat business. Focus shifts from closing to helping. Focus shifts from closing to helping. You know, there's a way when you're closing the business, when you're closing a sale, there's a way how these people look at you and how they feel you. They will look at you when you're talking like, please buy it, buy it, buy it. They will know what you're thinking. You want to make profits. Maybe you don't have transport, you don't have money for lunch. They will see it from you. But the same super focus, omega, if you're selling it, and you tell the person, I know we are not eating right. We eat a lot of fats. And in the end, they clog into our blood vessels. And eventually, it causes heart problems and hypertension. I don't want to see you in the next 10 years getting those hypertension, being depressed, being admitted because of the heart attack. A person will say, do you get the difference? They will know that actually you're caring about them. They will know that, yes, even when you sell, you make a profit, but the greater percentage, they feel that you are caring about them, you want them to live longer. Then you meet a young person. As you're closing them about the business, you should have started knowing their dreams. What are your dreams? I want to drive a Land Cruiser. I want to drive a Jeep. I want to travel countries. Now, when you meet a new person as you're talking to them, the first time, keep that at the back of your mind. Even when you're inviting them for a business opportunity meeting, tell them, say, hey, Linda, I know you might not be in the moods of coming to attend the presentation, but just to do it for your Range Rover. I know you want to drive that car. I know you want to travel. Trust me, you will not travel from where you are. Just come. Let's work on your dreams. One day, it will happen. A person will say, hey, by the way, I need to buy a Range Rover. I need to travel. A person will feel different. They will just come because they know, you know, that they have a dream to achieve. Are we together? Are we together? You people, why are you quiet? Are we together? You say yes, sir. Are we together? Yes. Yes, you respond. Because when you keep on looking at me like this, it's as if you don't understand what I'm talking about. So focus shifts from closing to helping. That's when they feel you. Then create stronger customer relationships. This one, I can't emphasize it more than that. It will build you this relationship to the extent that you become part of their family. You become part of their family. Imagine, almost for the last, I think, 10, 15 years, every month I have like 4 or 5 invitations for weddings, for kuchala, for introductions. And these are parties I attend, not that they are my relatives. I don't have a relative here. But you are more at functions. Why? Because of the relationships I've created for long. You understand? You focus on creating customer relationships. That's when you think long term. When you think about creating value, not just a sale. There's also, it increases referrals naturally. I told you this. Most of my customers, they are referrals. And the beauty of a referral, it is so sweet. Can I tell you why referrals are so sweet? They call you when they know what they want and when they know the price. You don't have to convince anyone. They know what the product does. When you're talking, you say, I've been referred by Joseph about the products for hypertension, and I want them to be delivered. You only ask them, do you want to take 1 or 3 tins per product? Do you understand? Super omega 3, do you want to have 3 or 2? Don't say, do you want to have 1 tin or 2? You want to have 3 or 2 tins? They'll say, okay, let me multiply and see. I think I will take 2. Imagine somebody taking 5 products, 2. The profit is multiplied, the points are multiplied, and you have no hassle. That's why 1 customer, 1 referral, 1 downline is not actually 1. It's not actually 1. There are millions of people behind. And how you handle that 1 person will determine how many people you will access who are behind that person. Some of you who are married, you're married? You're married? When you met your husband, it was only your husband. You met somewhere, and you thought you're missing this just 1 guy, and you're just going to do it and have breakfast, maybe lunch, and you go. But look at the in-laws behind your husband. The whole family, the whole clan, the whole bunch of people behind one person. So how you handle one person will determine how easy you will get the rest. So it's never one. It's never one person. You get one person, take this person like a key. I talk about United States. One visa. One visa to the United States as a Ugandan. It accesses you all the different states in America. All the hotels, all the beaches, all the flights, everything. So you think you're getting one visa. But that visa, it can take you everywhere in that country. Now, there are also countries, for example, Panama. I remember when I was going to Panama, I think also Brazil or Mexico. And Mexico, for us Ugandans, you don't need to have a visa for Panama or for Mexico if you're a Ugandan. Or what you need to have a US visa or a Canadian visa, then it allows you to access also other what? Countries. Even in Turkey. To go to Turkey, I think they changed recently. To go to Turkey, you never needed to go to Turkish embassy to get a visa. If you have an American visa in your passport, then it would automatically also allow you to go to Turkey. Do you understand? That visa is one prospect that gives you other people behind that you don't know. So that's why you need to make sure that you create value with that one person. I remember when one of the things we used to train when we were starting, they taught us the power of one. The power of one person. If you get one person and you handle them very well, they can be a gateway to all your dreams. One person. So, treat that person very well, it will automatically increase your referrals. What means to offer value? What does it mean to offer value, ladies and gentlemen? When you talk about offering value, we are talking about educating customers about the benefits of the products, them to know, to understand, not only to understand, but for them inside, they will know. Once they understand, they know, oh, you're just giving the knowledge. Yes. Then for them, they will know, I think I need this product. The more you make your customer aware, the more they will buy from you. The more you have a customer that you delivered one product some time ago, and new products have come, you've not shared with them. What kind of nonsense is that, ladies and gentlemen? Andrew Bro has come. Tell them and say, hey, there's something hot. I want to show you. This one, I can't wait. The gun bed for kids, immune kids. Tell them, now, I just want to meet you. There is something what I have. You just meet them and tell them what the product does. And after you tell them, hey, finally, my heart is relieved. I was feeling guilty not telling you this. And after you say, bye-bye, the person will be in shock. You mean you came all the way to tell me about immune kids, for my kids, that they will be fine, and you're not even forcing me to buy? Do you understand? It works. We call that reverse psychology. You're just playing on their mind. They will themselves say, don't go. How much is that? Eh? How much is that? Do you get it? So, educating customers about the benefits, then listening to their real needs. When you are talking about the products or the business opportunity, most of us will have a challenge. You go prepared with a booklet. And the customer prospect is there. And you start. You talk about everything. The customer asks, I have a question, tell them, just wait. I will let you ask after I have finished. How many of us have done that? You're talking about the products. You've started with let me say, the liver care. And before you finish the liver care, the person asks, do you have for men for manpower? I have diabetes and my man is down. I don't function very well. And you tell them, hey, wait, let me first finish everything. What you have asked is part of what I'm going to tell you. It means you're not a good listener. The reason why you meet a customer, first of all, you don't know what they want. Through interaction, the moment you get a hint that this is what they want, shut up, only focus on what they want. Are we together? You meet a person, you don't know what they want, and you're beginning with the product, and the person asks you, how can I make money? And for you, you spend the first 20 minutes explaining all the 11, 12 products. Excuse me, when a person asks, how do I make money? Don't talk about the products. Are we together? For God's sake, don't talk about the what? The products. All what they want is money. If a person has backache, forget about the business opportunity. Don't waste time on sharing. By the way, you will also make money. Who told you that their problem is money? You're telling them there is this one and the car and this one, they're making 15 million a month. This person has $1 billion on the account. He has workers that he pays them that money, and you're busy telling them we have a business opportunity. Hello? Can't you understand? Use your common sense. Use your what? Your common sense. Listen to what they want. The moment you get to know, then you will. Who can? I wish we had the board here where to write. Do you see the word listen? You see the word listen. You write the word listen, and you also write the word silent. Listen, stroke, silent. Have you written the words very well? Tell me, you cancel each letter. You see which letter is missing. As in you match. Listen and silent. Has anyone finished that? Which letter is missing? Eh? Listen and silent is the same thing. For you to listen, you can't listen when you're murmuring, when you're yapping. For you to listen, you need to be silent, zip up your mouth. Don't interrupt. Are we together? You will never know what they need if you don't know their problems. There's no way how you can. Then sharing personal experiences. Everyone has a story. None of us dropped from heaven to here. We all come from somewhere. And there is no story, there is no experience that is so small. People will feel attached by you sharing your story, not sharing somebody's story. Your story sells more than anything. Share your personal experience. Why did you join OQATA? Everyone has a reason why they join. And most of us mistake sharing experiences with good things. The best story has these most emotional, challenging stories. What you went through, how you struggled, how you slept on the street, how you slept in the bus, how you walked how many kilometers. Tell your real story. Tell them your experience. And that's what will make them feel you. Offering solutions, not just products. I've said this again. You need to focus on giving a solution. The best pastor, the best preacher, there are these preachers who give people hope. Hello? Who give people what? Hope. You should also be selling hope to people. Sell people hope. And whatever happens, whoever you tell them, as you're sharing, there's no situation that is permanent. Everything has got an end. There's time for everything. Do you have such words in your vocabulary? There's time for everything. Tell them this is your season. And you are ready to go through it. You can't go to the top without going through challenges. Hello? Yes. Just give the solutions, not just products. Providing tips, advice, and guidance. That's what it means to give value. Give tips, advice, and guidance. When we launch a new product, share with them your old customers. By the way, we have this. By the way, did you know that our product has this component, has this ingredient that does A, B, C, D? Tell them, I was just letting you to know how this is important. Then being consistent and reliable. Being consistent and reliable. Most of you have been in relationships. When you say hi to me today, and in December you say hi, then next year, February, you say hi. Then in June next year, you say good morning. Are you consistent sincerely? Eh? And people will say, they will look at your message and ignore. Because every time you say hi, good morning, they know something is next. There's something that you're going to ask. You have such people? Do you have such people? If you don't have such people, then you're the people. Who remember someone and they say, oh, by the way, how are you? And the person says, I'm fine. And you look at the church, when did they last say, how are you? When did they got interested to know how I'm doing? 4 months ago. And when they communicated to me 4 months ago, they wanted the money. And now, 4 months later, they're saying the same thing. Be consistent. When you're consistent, then you become reliable. Are we together? Then, building trust through value. What are the things you need to do to build the trust? You need to be honest and transparent. Be honest and transparent. If you're sharing somebody about the business, don't shy away to tell them the truth. Tell them, by the way, last week, I was really, really down. I had no money, I had no data, I had no airtime. And guess what? The person I had shared the products made an order, and instantly I made 70K. And let me tell you, that was my best moment. And the person will look at you with 70K, they will feel pity for you. They say, oh, my sister. They'll be forced to buy from you because they will know that actually you need more money now. But imagine, you tell people that you have A, B, C, D when you don't have. People will soon find out that you are lying. You can't lie forever. Hello? One of the things, one of the reasons why I always tell the truth from day one, I don't want to meet you and I try to remember what I told you before. You meet this one and you say, Oba namugamba bichi. Conversation what was stopping because you lie. Wait, this you lie. This one you lie. This one you lie. This one you mix up everyone. But if you don't want to remember, to always remember what you said, always tell the what? The truth. If I meet you and I'm hitting on you, and you ask me, do you have a family? I tell you, oh my God, I have a family. And in fact, I'm still working on it. I want to have 15 kids. So how many do you have? Don't worry. That's why we are here. I still want more. Doesn't it sound funny? Don't you laugh? That opens up. So always be open. Be transparent. Most of you, young girls and young boys, you've lost potential partners because you lied on the first date. Hello? They ask you, where do you stay? I stay in Buziga. And now they ask you, where are you? I'm in Bryce. And you forgot that you told them you stay in Buziga. And now for the last 3 weeks, you've been communicating from Bryce. They're calling you, hey, Ndikubiri, Ntuse Wadegeya. And the person is like, yeah. How is Wadegeya connected to Buziga? And you've broken the what? The trust. Then you say, they ask you, are you single? No. I'm single. Then you receive a phone call. You say, hi, baby. You forgot that you told this person you're single. Who do you call baby when he's not your partner? Do you understand? Always tell the what? The truth. Be honest. Be transparent. Be transparent. Somebody calls you, or you call someone, you're broke. You don't have money for transport. And you're making a call, you say, hello, I was expecting my money, it has not come, but you just first give me the 10K or 20K. I know by tomorrow it will come. How many of you say that? I'm expecting some money. Tell them, my brother, my friend, I need your help. I don't have money now. Just give me what you can give me. Are we together? Tukila kusonga. You don't need to say, oh, the other words. Then that builds the trust and transparency. A person asks you, where are you? I'm coming to town, and you're still in bed. And you take 1 hour to reach them, a place that takes 5, 10, 20 minutes. And you're lying, jam. Why don't you tell the person the truth? Instead of telling them 30 minutes, tell them it will take me 2 hours to reach you. Then it is up to them to say, I will wait or not, rather than making someone wait for longer. Be honest. Tell your neighbor, be honest and transparent. Be honest and transparent. Tell them. Then share genuine testimonials. This is what I told you. You don't need to lie about anything. Don't lie about anything. Follow up to check on their satisfaction. When you give someone the products, the supplements, ask them, how is it doing? You can even ask them, how many capsules are remaining in the tin? How many are remaining? You know, a tin has 30, right? And you gave them 3 days ago or 1 week ago. And you tell them every day they take 2. So you should be calculating for 7 days times 2, those are 14. 14 out of 30, they should be like 16. So how many are remaining? If they tell you, they go and count and they say, I have 20. You tell them, my brother, my sister, you missed somewhere. So make sure you don't miss, because for them to work, you need to be consistent. Check them. Tell them, how are you feeling now? You know very well, when you take these supplements, you can't feel anything even for a month. Did you know that? 2 weeks, you can't feel anything. Because they go through systematically in the body, the bloodstream. If you're having the bone problems, it is not instant, like painkillers. It takes some time. So when you're even giving them that one tin, tell them to get the results, it takes 3 tins or 2 tins. But since you don't have the money, start with 1. Before this one gets finished, they know they will have another one. Are we together? But most of you, because you want to sell, you are in a hurry, you tell them, you have this, you're done. And they finish the dose, they are not feeling anything. And they be like the products don't work. But when you tell them from the beginning, they will know. And you can also ask them, how are you feeling? Even they will even say, I'm feeling better. Even when they're not, it's very hard to explain the feeling. Do you know that? How do you explain the feeling? But you ask them, how do you feel? They say, I'm feeling better. You just follow up. Respect customers' choices. Respect customer what? Choices. I said this. If the person wants the products, for God's sake, don't invite them for the business presentation unless we have a nutritional seminar. Are we together? Don't force them the products when they want the business. And vice versa, don't force them the business when they want the what? The products. If you share with them the products and you're telling them for your condition, you need 7 products, and the person says, me, I want one, respect their choice. Give them that one product they want. Because at the back of your mind, you should know that a customer is a what? A king. And who are you to argue with a king? Hello? Who are you to argue with a king? A customer is a what? A king. Don't argue with a what? A king. Deliver more than expected. Deliver more than what? Expected. In business, we call it after-sale service. You need to inquire, find out how is it, how are they doing. Those are after-sale services. Like the banks, they have a habit. Everyone, they remember your birthday if you're banking with a certain bank. And they always tell you when you're born, they will be wishing you your happy birthday. They send that message. Also go ahead and do that. Keep promises always. This is where the challenge is, most of us, where we lose it. I've gotten better deals with people because of keeping time and keeping my promises. When I invite you for a date, for coffee or for tea, this is my policy. I'm always at the venue 15 to 20 minutes before. You don't show up in the next 15 minutes, I go. I disappear. Whether you're hot like an angel, I don't care. I don't wait for nobody. And many people have always forsaken the chances. I say no. That's when people say, I thought I was beautiful, I can't be rejected. I reject you. You don't keep time, I don't care. But I will respect you. I can even wait for 30 minutes when you call me before time and say, hey, I'm going to be late by 30 minutes. I will wait. Do you get the difference? I will wait. You say, hey, I know we are supposed to meet at 11, but things have happened. I can't be there in time. Can you please wait me for 1 hour? I'll be okay when you communicate like 30 minutes before. But we meet at 11, 11:10, you're calling me, you say, I'm still caught up. I'm like, who is this? That doesn't work for me. Be professional. Keep time. Keep your promises. Are we together? When somebody tells you, deliver these products at 11 at my office, it will be stupid of you. I'm sorry to use this word, but I think that's the best word I can use. It will be stupid and unprofessional of you to call the person that, hello, you told me to deliver a product at 11. I'm on my way coming to your office. Do you understand? You agreed You deliver the product at 11 in their office. Why are you calling them? Eh? Double checking. Why are you doubting? You're doubting them. You would rather be at their office 10 minutes before and call them and tell them, I know we are supposed to meet at 11, but I'm already here. I'm waiting. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? I'm already here. I'm what? I'm waiting. I know the time is not yet, but I'm already here. That is more professional. They take you more serious. But when you're saying, hello, I'm on my way. We agreed at 11. Then why are you calling me when you agreed? The Banyankwale have a saying, and the Bachiga, that abaragine tibetana. Abaragine tibagira bata. Like if you agreed, you don't need to call. That we agreed we are meeting. Why do you call them yet you agreed you're meeting? Do you understand? So if you have been having that challenge, stop it. It devalues you. When you're in the place, in time, you won't apologize. Always avoid the scenarios that will make you apologize. Let the other person apologize, but not you. Do you understand? Because they will be seeking. They say, oh my God, we agreed at 11 and I totally forgot. I'm really, very sorry. This is a customer, you're delivering the product. You agreed. You're there with your products. The customer forgot. They will know you used the transport, you did everything to beat the traffic, to be there in time. They will be sorry. And that's where you need to get them in the corner. But the moment you start apologizing to your prospect, to your customer, you've lost it. Are we together? Are we together, ladies and gentlemen? So keep those things in time. Keep your promises. It's okay if you can't make it. Inform them before. You're meeting at midday, and in the morning you tell them, I can't make it at midday like we have promised. There is still ample time. They will say, hey, this person is a professional. They will respect you because you communicated in time. Are we together? Value-based selling strategies. Show how products solve problems. Show how products solve what? Problems. Show. How? I like our country manager. I saw him begin, I think like a month ago, the way he explains the products. His page on social media, on TikTok, it has attracted multitudes of people. He's not selling, he's just telling you. You go and listen, go to his page and listen how he's delivering the information. He first tells you the challenges that are happening, why you need supplement, and why we have this. And he doesn't even tell you it is this much, come and get it. No. People are fighting to look for him. Why? Because he's selling the solution. He's selling this what? The solution. Most of you, when you're dating, you meet someone and you ask them, I ask you, I say, so I'm afraid to date you, to make you my wife. You need to convince me, why are you different? What will you do better than all my exes? You need to convince me. You think nowadays it's many ladies who task men. We also task you because I think I'm more important. For you to deserve me, you need to tell me why you want to be like the rest. Hello? Eh? Then you no matter knowing you say, when you take me, I will cook for you. I will wash for you. I will take care of you. By the way, I also know how to massage. So I make sure before you sleep, I will give you this massage. And I will know, okay, I had nobody who could do me massage before. That's a selling point. Yes, I will do the check, Papa. I say, okay, I'll put you on probation. I'll give you a chance. Don't sell problems. Sell the what? The solution. Show how product solves the problems. Then focus on customer lifestyles improvement. Their improvement. Like when you know their dreams. Constantly do remind them. There are some mothers, parents here who join because of the kids. School fees. Always remind them, I know. How is your son? How is your daughter? Remind them, because of this, you have to make it work. Focus on customers' lifestyle improvement, what it will do for them. Then create stories around product use. There are many stories with our products. Many testimonials. Many. For many, if you have used the Android T, don't shy away to say that you got. You know, tell the customer, say, oh my God, as a man, the moment your boy doesn't wake up, before you even wake up, your man should be what? Awake. The moment you wake up and you touch on your man is not awake, you have a problem. Tell them that's the problem I had. But by now, even before I wake up, my boy wakes me up because of Android T. Yes. For more reference, I want you to call Madame. She will tell you. You understand? And because if your Madame is also comic like you say, let me call Madame. You put on a loudspeaker in front of a customer. You say, Madam, my sweetheart, I'm here with the customer. You remember before I used the Android T, how things were? Tell this one how things are now. And your madam can even do an extra sale for you. We say, oh my God, don't even talk about that. Things now are better. Bye-bye, I know. And the person will say, oh my God, I need it. Offer samples where possible. Offer samples where possible. One of the videos with our country manager, he makes them, he opens the tin and swallows. You understand? When people see you swallow what you're talking about, they say, you're right. Because most of us, we preach water and take wine. But when they see you take, this person is preaching water and is taking water. How can you go and talk about products with no product you're using? Really, that is fiction. Every one of us, you should be having a product in your bag that you are using. And when you're sharing with them, don't take before, share in front of them. swallow. They say, hey, oh my God, it makes sense. Provide educational content, videos. Send them all the information that you get to your customers. Your customers, you should update them every week. Every week, reach out to your customer. Engage in a two-way conversation. Ask them, how are they feeling? Have they felt any change? Listen to them. Common mistakes to avoid. Are you ready for this? Pushing products too hard because you want to make a sale. You need it. Hey. How much do you have? You think they will buy because the product is cheap. Forget about that. If they will buy because the product is so cheap, then people wouldn't be buying cars and buying land. Because cars are not cheap and land is not what? Cheap. The same person saying that product for 100K, they say, give it to me at 80. The same person is buying a car for 70 million and is saying, 70 million, I'm giving you 65 million. Do you get the difference? Here they are bargaining for 10K, a difference of 10K, then there they are bargaining a difference of 5 million. The same person. It's because the way you're pushing. But when you sell them the value why they need the products, trust me, they will not even negotiate on the product. They won't. Then, talking more than listening. Talking more than what? I said this before. Just shut up and listen. Shut up and what? And listen. Most of the people I've met for business, even if it is a date, young boys, let me give you a hint. If you're dating someone, a date, just go and talk about other things, don't even talk about the relationship. For a 1 month, after you say bye, and this lady will say, but you're not touching me, you're not touching on me, you're not asking me to do anything. What's wrong with you? They will start bringing themselves to you. Do you understand? They be even start sharing with their friends. I'm dating this one, but I'm not sure whether they are even working. Because the way this person is behaving. Voice of the money. Voice of the money. Are we together? The way this person is behaving, it's as if he's not functioning at all. He's not touching me, he's not giving me a hug, he's not doing anything. We just meet, talk, he's not even talking about family or anything. He just meet, talk, eat, and even he gives me transport. And doesn't say anything. And they will be playing. After you say bye, they will be playing. I wish this time they could say something. That's how humans behave. When you want to catch them, they run. When you don't want to catch them, they run up to you. And that's how customers also be. So make sure you talk less. Listen to them. I've met customers. I go the first time, I don't even talk about the business or the products. We are just connecting. Even the second day. After I talk about, by the way, the business. And by the time you talk about the business, they can't even say no because you're already connected. You know each person's story. Over-promising results. Like I told you, our products, it takes you, maybe you need to take like 2, 3, 4 tins. For people who use this one for weight loss is what? Trim tone. You can't take 1 tin and you see this. You go on the weighing scale, you tell people, how do I look? No! Most results come after 90 days. After what? 90 days. But when you give them 1 tin of trim tone and tell them, hey, next week you will see. Next week you will see. Before the tin gets finished, you will see your results. And this idea, you know, that never works. You need to tell them you didn't put those kgs on you in 1 week. Let them know. It took what? Time. If you took time to put it on, it will also take time to put it off. Are we together? Tell them, but I promise you, within 90 days, you will see a change. Tell them the truth. Focusing only on price. Don't even talk about the price. Why should you even mention the price? And this is one thing I could use. I could say, by the way, the products that does A, B, C, D, E, F, G, F, up to Z, I would ask them, how much do you think it is that does all this? Let them first throw it to them. After you've mentioned all the benefits, they say, is it like 500K? Tell them, continue talking. 1 million? 400K? Continue. Tell them, you won't believe if I told you the product, the price. Only 120. They say, are you for real? Yes, all the way from America. By Ash's creation. Has all these ingredients at only this. The price should come in later. Are we together? Nobody focuses on the price. And in most cases, for some of us who have traveled, I know you will travel and you will witness this. Most big restaurants and hotels, big restaurants and hotels, they don't have the prices on it. They show you the menu. Imagine a menu with no prices. Salmon fish with this curry and what engraved with But it's only these ones where they emphasize this price, this price. They know people who come in that restaurant. By the time you go there, you want to have fun. Your problem is the food, not the money. Have the same mentality. Give people the benefits than the what? The price. So if you go focusing on the price, because you already calculated in your mind, when I sell this, I have the 20K. So if I sell 2 products, that's the 40K. 40K, I pay the debt on Momo. I buy data for 5K. Transport for 4K. You go, before even you make a sale, you've already seen the profit. And you reach, you say, these 2 products, they are for this much. You override the benefits. Ignoring long-term relationships. If you don't look at long-term relationships, those are the things you see. Think long-term. then you know you will have no rush for anything. Are we together? Yes. Treating people like numbers. I told you this. When you meet a person, it's not just one person. There are millions of people behind this person. Treat this person like a whole country. Treat this person like one country. I remember 2018. 2018, I didn't know anyone in Canada. I'd gotten a visa to go to Canada. And I was in this business. I had some bucket list on the things I wanted to do to Canada. 1, to get prospects. 2, to have fun. There are these falls called the Niagara Falls. I wanted to go there. And it's like less than 1.5 hours from Toronto to the Niagara Falls, the border of US and Canada. So it was on my bucket list. I went. And also was this tall tower, it's called the CN Tower. When you're on top of it, you can see the whole city. And there are restaurants and what. I'd seen the videos and what. I wanted to see it. Then, I also wanted to prospect. I was there at the hotel I was in. I met someone who took me to a conference that was for Ugandans. They have a group called the Uganda Kuntiko Culture Association, North American something. Then I went, I met this lady. This lady I met, I sat her, I told her about the business. To cut the long story short, by the time I left Toronto, I was supposed to be there for around 7 days. I ended up staying there for 21 days. And she took me on to all the communities of Ugandans. You know, there are Basoga, Banyachitala, Baganda, the Northerners. And I went into all those. Within 21 days, I had signed up around 47 people. I had made more money that covered all the bills and the air tickets. And after 2 months, I was back there. And all came from how I met one person and I treated that one person very well. I went to the US, also New York. I didn't know anyone. Then I'm out, the nightlife, clubbing. Yeah, I see this black person. I said, hey, how are you? He said, I'm from Kenya. I said, I'm new in New York, but I want to move around. Then the person signs me someone. They came too. We hopped on the bus, these buses that's the tour cities, and took me to a place called Hurlingham for blacks. Then I started connecting. Hello? One of the hardest things I have is my travel agent knows. I book for one, I never fulfill the date. They know the date I put, I must change. Because my mood already, my state depends on how I find the environment. And I extended. Why? How do you treat the person you meet? It's not one person. There are many people behind. Then these people, they took me to the black people community, the Caribbean, the Jamaicans, the what? And it was fun. The results of value-first approach. Strong customer loyalty. This one you will have. Higher trust and credibility. These are the benefits. Increase the repeat sales. This is as a result of creating value as opposed to just making a sale. More referrals and word of mouth. long-term business growth. All these are the benefits. Sustainable network marketing success. There's no country where I go and I don't have people. Every country I go, I have people. I know somebody in that country. Before I go to Zambia, I go on my phone, I say Zambia. And the whole list of Zambians come. If I'm going to Cameroon, I go type Cameroon. I see all the prospects from Cameroon. Morocco, I have. Egypt, I have. Everywhere. And all these people were still in touch. So anything comes, I have to come. Have you gotten it? These are all the benefits. As we end, Zig Ziglar said, stop selling, start helping. Stop selling and start helping. Most rich churches, most rich organizations, they come in the form of helping and doing donations. And in the process, they become more successful. Are we together? How many of us have learned something? Thank you for listening. You've been a wonderful audience. I urge you today